So if you ever want to learn some fascinating facts, the hummingbird, about how many times their little wings have to go, how often they eat. I love to eat. Maybe my next life I want to be a hummingbird so I could eat that much, but all that work keeping myself afloat, I don't know. This is a painted glass hummingbird feeder. It is now at a clearance price. It's only $14.99. And you know, coming up, Jennifer, you know Roxanne De Palma. She is like the queen of hummingbirds, and she has got so many hummingbird feeders all around. So you could add this to your collection of Ultimate Innovations hummingbird feeders as well, especially at this price. 3 easy pays at $5. It is fade, corrosion, weather resistant, and it is designed so it will attract them, and so it's easy for you to use at home. I'll just quickly tell you, this is the red. So there's your red. Oh, look how pretty the purple is. That's gorgeous. I think those are morning glories. I'm not good at the names of my flowers, so don't hold me to that. And then over here, the yellow to me looks like fun sunflowers or daisies. All right, Miss Jennifer, what a great project again for the summer.
Yes. So I don't have a hummingbird feeder at my house. I haven't gotten into hummingbirds yet, but if I did get one, this would be the feeder that I would get. I am so impressed by this feeder that Marigold designed this year. So we have a long 13-inch chain that this is hanging from, and it has hooks at either end. So there's a hook at the top, and then there's a hook down here. And what that allows you to do is you can loop this over onto like a tree branch if you want to. So you can kind of make like a little circle out of it. And then we have this beautiful 32-ounce glass sort of bulb at the top, the reservoir, and it's such thick glass. Like, this is not flimsy. It's not, it's very substantial. And all the flowers on there are hand painted. So that means that each one is going to be slightly different from the next one. So like mine kind of look like Gerber daisies. I have the red option with me. I think they're so pretty. And then down below, you have your metal flowers, and that's where the hummingbirds are going to come and drink out of. And then if you open this up, it comes apart in a couple pieces to make it easy to clean. And we do give you a cleaning brush. So when you get this home, when you get this home, there's going to be a little alcove carved out in the styrofoam where we have the chain. And then you're going to have a little bag that has a recipe for bird food and a little brush so that you can clean these out. So don't throw those away in the trash.
Okay. Well, that's always a good thought, because I went to use a hair product today and I was like, oh, crumb, I threw away the little pump thing. And I kept the important part, the bottle, but then I was like, I can't use the bottle because I don't have the pump thing. So thank you for giving us a heads up, because sometimes you just accidentally, throw things away. So that way we'll keep it clean. And if you would ever run into a problem, you can always Google hummingbird. I think it's like sugar, and you just, but it's important to keep it clean. It has
very important.
4 different feeding stations, if you will.
Yep.
And it's a nice size, Jennifer. So this will be something that, depending on how active the hummingbirds are where you are, it'll last a couple of days or even longer.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is about 5 inches in diameter and 8 1/4 inches tall. So it's a great size. There's plenty of room on the chain to hang this. From a shepherd's hook, again, from a tree branch. Just think somewhere in your yard, like, where do you have flowers that the hummingbirds would be attracted to? Like, where can you hang these where you have the best chance of snagging one of them? And I've read that when hummingbirds find a place to eat, they remember it and they don't forget, and they'll come back next year when they migrate up.
Yeah, they're very territorial. So, don't put your feeders next to each other, like spread them out a little bit and make sure they're nowhere near a pussycat. It's fascinating because they are so small and they move so quickly. But what an awesome project, to share with your kids and your grandkids. And even the first time I ever saw one in my backyard, it went like here, and then I went, oh, and then it was gone.
It was gone.
I'm not sure who scared who, but it was amazing. And these are very pretty, very attractive to look at. You know, maybe you're lucky enough to have a pergola like we have here, an arch, or, you know, again, you can always get that shepherd's hook and put it on one side, or maybe you get more than one, you know?
Absolutely. And at this incredible price, like you can put one in the front yard, one in the backyard,
Yeah.
get one for yourself, get one for a friend. I like the idea that you said earlier of somebody who maybe, you know, in a living situation where they can't get outside, you know, grab one for them. You know, I love the idea. And this is a great way to also get kids into nature.
Yes.
You know, they can help you mix up the formula, whether it's grandkids or nieces, nephews, whatever. You know, they can help you mix up the formula, pour it in, go hang it up, and then, you know, sit and watch and wait for the birds to come.
It is an opportunity, and listen, we're at the end of our garden season, so soon you're not going to see any of this, and you'll have to go hunt for it. I'm sure some of it will be left, but now's an opportunity. There's not going to be a reorder on this. They already have great ideas for next season, so we won't see this exact bird feeder. So if you do want more than one, if you want them to match, or, you know, however that works for you, maybe one for each one of the grandkids as a congratulations, and, you know, now you're going from 3rd grade to 4th grade, or now you're in 8th grade, whatever the case may be. Just really fun for you to be able to do. And I love that you gave us the cleaning brush. I love that you gave us the instructions as well. And you made it easy to take apart and thoroughly clean.
Yes. So there's going to be a little silicone ring inside of the bottom part. It's what keeps the top and the bottom part together. So just make sure that if you take that off to do your cleaning, don't throw it away. Just make sure that you keep that with everything, so that way that seal stays nice and tight down here.
Definitely. All right, so here's our red flower. And what flower did you think this was?
I thought it was a Gerber daisy.
All right, I'm going with you. I think, and I could be very wrong on this, it reminds me of a morning glory in the purple. And then maybe this is a daisy or a small sunflower. Most popular right there, and very limited. You know what else it might be? A straw flower. Did you ever see straw flowers? They're kind of cool. They almost look like they're dried out and dead, but that's what they're supposed to look like. M94814, $5. Get that home. So if you feel like buying yourself something tonight, that won't break the bank.